Come on! Ho, ho, ho. I am sweating. I have goosebumps everywhere. I don't know if you could see it. That was... Okay, here we go. I am just so stoked to see this trailer. I saw it come up on my YouTube over the weekend, but I knew that I wanted to make a reaction video to it. So finally, here we are getting to react to the trailer for Wicked for Good. If you guys are new to the channel, hey, my name's Colt. I have been on Broadway for over 15 years. I have toured around the world and performed on stages with pop stars like Pink and Taylor Swift. And I am currently playing Kasim and Aladdin on Broadway every night. If you're in New York, come through. It is an amazing show. We'd love to have you, but that's not what we're here for right now. What we're here for right now is the Wicked for Good trailer reaction. So let's do a Wicked for Good trailer reaction. Now, while I'm getting this set up, I wanted to say that I did some reaction videos previously to like Wicked at the Oscars and the Wicked movie, and those got great responses. So if there's other things you guys want me to react to, let me know down in the comments below. And one of the comments that I got on the last video, Wicked at the Oscars, a few people made very emphatically that I do not talk whilst watching. So we're gonna let it play the whole way through, and then we'll go back and we'll talk about it a little bit. Here we go. Let's bring it up. Boom, boom. Let's get this going. Oh, I love that design.
Alpha Withrop, I know you're out here. Just come in before the monkeys spot you.
There's no going back.
So cool.
This is between us, the wizard and I. The Wicked Witch can't elude us forever. Not with Prince Fiero and his squadron hot on her trail. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. No one believed in you more than I did.
Elphaba. They're coming for you. I've heard it said that people come into our lives.
Oh, her voice.
For a reason.
Both of them, my God. God, Linda.
I'm who I am today because I knew you. Think of what we could do together. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun. Like a seed dropped by skybird from a distant world. You can say I've been changed for the better.
For a while there, I thought you changed.
Yeah.
I have changed. It's time for both of us to fly!
Because I knew you.
You're the only friend I ever had.
Because I knew you. And I've had so many friends. But only one that mattered.
I'm off to see the wizard.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Oh, I am sweating. I have goosebumps everywhere. I don't know if you could see it. That was awesome. Like, initial reaction, it's a continuation of the feeling that I felt when I left the theater the first time. And if you follow me on social media at Colt, you will know that I went into that movie completely contrarian. I was like, I don't know how it's gonna be. I was like the last person on earth to see Wicked, the movie, which is ironic because I was one of the first people to see it on Broadway. Like I saw it like the last week that it was in theaters because I wanted to make sure that I was just there in a relatively empty theater so that I could just have my own experience. I laughed, I cried, I ran the whole roller coaster of emotion that is the first Wicked movie. And I came out of there and I went straight to work, and I was so grateful to be in this business where I could be a storyteller, where I could go tell a story and be a part of this community, this musical theater community that birthed this. I know it's based off of the book, but I'm just saying Wicked itself, this show has been such a huge impact for good on musical theater, on anybody who's seen it. So I was really trepidatious about this trailer, but I'm glad to see that once again, my worries were unwarranted. Okay, there were a couple of things that I thought about while I was watching it, and so I'm gonna mute this and go back. And let's make sure we're recording again. I love this design. Like, look at that. Something as simple as the pink on the inside, the green on the outside, because we're in the Emerald City, but the way, I don't even know what you would call it because I'm not an architect, but mid-century modern kind of thing that they play with here. Can we also talk about how good Ariana Grande is? I'm effusive in my praise of Cynthia Erivo, and if you have watched me on this channel, like, you know I love Cynthia Erivo. So I expected her to be as phenomenal as she always is, not just as a vocalist, but also as an actress. But I didn't expect Ariana Grande to be that incredible, and then she was, and now she's still growing so much, and it's just so cool to see how we all grow as performers, even when we have reached heights, maybe from an outside perspective, seem a certain attainment. And it's just cool to see that you can still grow. You know, I've done Aladdin over 1,400, coming up on 1,500, 1,500 times. I still learn things on stage. I'm still crafting this character depending on the night, the audience, my castmates, like who's on stage that night. And it's just the coolest thing to see her grow this way at this stage of her career. Also, this Universal logo is so cool. This kind of old Hollywood Wicked, I love it. It's so cool, this throwback vibe. A friend of mine who's in Wicked currently, we were talking about the movie coming out. He told me that a lot of people have never seen the musical and they only heard about Wicked, the musical, by seeing the movie, which is incredible. But they thought, oh, well, the end of the movie, it's the end of the musical. And so she flies at the end of Act 1. And then he said people were just like leaving after Act 1 because they didn't know that there was an Act 2, which is wild and hilarious. Yes, the book and what happens to like pull all this together in Act 2 and For Good, which is essentially Act 2. I love the little nods here, like the yellow brick road, like it being constructed at this time, this thing that as fans of The Wizard of Oz we saw, and it was just the yellow brick road. And now we're talking about, you know, in the first movie we got him talking about doing it, and now we're seeing her hand here as the construction of this road literally begins. And I am so excited to see more about that. I love this shot. This shot right here. I mean, it's the simplicity of friendship, not having to say a word, just sitting in these beautiful spaces and being together. It's the coolest part about this movie, just the kind of simple vulnerability of it. I mean, it's a larger thing for storytellers, for actors, for musical theater performers. Being your most vulnerable self is often the hardest thing that we do. And that's one of the things that we talk about a lot at the Broadway studio, is how to do that, to give your most authentic self. It's just really, really cool. This shot right here, I mean, that ties in everything in the coolest way. I mean, I remember the first time that I watched The Wizard of Oz. And then I remember the first time I saw Wicked, and I obviously remember seeing the Wicked movie, but it's so rare that there's a recreation or a new expansion of something that is still so relevant and necessary as The Wizard of Oz to Wicked to the Wicked movie has been. It's just awesome. Oh, okay, there was one more thing that I really, really loved back here where, here, let's fast forward. She's singing, it's amazing, and then we get the title, and then we get this like Mjolnir moment. Like the hat and the broom, just zoom, zoom. I don't know how many of you are fans of Marvel movies, but I am a fan of Marvel movies. I was actually on the national tour of Aladdin at the time, and a group of us decided to go to the opening night of Infinity War. And wow, Avengers Infinity War on opening night, if for any of you who were there, was wild. What in the world. I remember, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, you're gonna wanna skip past this to the next thing, or close your ears, go la-di-da until I do this. That moment where we saw the hammer coming up and raising and then shoot off, and it went right past Thor and then whoom, into Captain America's hand. We went wild in the theater. And just watching it just now, the feeling in my soul, in my spirit, was that same feeling of like, yes! Oh, it's just so exciting. Terrible thing to do for your voice. We teach people not to do that at the Broadway studio. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I'm actually starting to sweat a little, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I have talked enough, but I'm really, really excited for this. This musical has been on Broadway for over 20 years. I think it's coming up on its 22nd year right now. 15 million people have seen this musical. Whew. Okay, y'all, if you are interested in watching other videos and other reviews, then we have them popping up probably around here soon. And if you're like, I'm done with videos, I wanna talk more about musical theater training, well, then you can check out the BroadwayStudio.com, my personal training and coaching company, and we will take you to the next level of your performing ASAP. Either way, whether you're here, you're there, you're doing whatever you're doing, I hope you have a beautiful day. Mwah. Oh.